Beautiful morning, ladies and gentlemen, to you all wherever you are. Today is a new day that Lord has made. Uh, let's everybody rejoice and be glad in it. And without wasting time, I want to share or give some insights on how I think of Lassism. Lassism is a spirit, first of all, and to deal with it, we need to understand that it is a spiritual issue, and we have to be very honest with ourselves and deal with it in a spiritual realm, because what we see in a physical realm, for example, we keep singing of discrimination in and within the backbone of our law, and we condemn law enforcement. We urge against them. We shout about police, we shout about workplace, we shout about the law particularly, because the backbone of the law and how it is written and used as a tool to create the backbone of the backbone of our structure that governs our societies. Sometimes we tend to pretend or we ignore to understand that it is not just a logical preparations or a logical thing. It is beyond that. Lassism is a spirit. And I want to whisper to you something that the backbone or the pepiniel, the rock bed where Lassism really loves to be nurtured. Number one is families. We can't really detect so much in families because the innocent agents to demonstrate the depths of the Lassism spirit in the family are children, mostly elementary school from age 5 to 11. Those are innocent agents to rely on if you want to deal with it in families, but it's not easily detected because kids, they love their parents, they can't really speak it out. But when it comes to school, as the second nursery, schools, elementary schools, there you know now we detect, it is easy to detect racism because these special agents will tell you the behaviors, the behaviors, the characteristics, the approaches that their teachers do use against them. We think they are very young, but they know what is going on. And I urge all principals in primary schools, elementary schools, please be very careful with the teachers you hire because they are categorically considered to be co-parents. So they must be very careful and learn how to deal with this kind of spirit. Then churches, Sunday school, camps, the people that deals with elementary schools, these people, they are the future policemen, future judges, future lawyers, future leaders of different capacities. And then they are the one now create laws and policies, install those discrimination ideas and other related patterns within the system, but they get it from parents, from school, and churches. If our families and schools and churches collaborate together, this kind of injustice in law would be eliminated. So it is a spiritual issue. The Bible helps us to understand how do we deal with this kind of racism. How do we deal with it? We have to make sure that we understand the primary approach has to be understood as a spiritual issue, and we have to deal with it spiritually before we embrace the logic exercise. Number one, we need to install unity in the system. We need to install unity within the backbone of the law that helps us to create the backbone structural governance of the society, number one. Number two, we need to avoid any kind of impartiality. Partiality is a sin. We should be very careful to deal with that thing. Now, if we make sure that spiritual is cleared in us, then logically we'll be plainly receptive to create the law that now helps the backbone of our structure to be governed in a way that glorifies God. So the unity will be achieved, and then impartiality will be eliminated or completely avoided. Then we have also to use what we call godly heart approach. Godly heart approach in a sense that we understand that man should not be measured by how he looks, by his color, by where he came from. Man should be measured by his performance, his idea, his participations. So that should be the eyes to measure man, not where he came from, not his color, not his skin, not all those patterns should mean less when it comes to opportunity and privileges. What the Bible says about this, when you detect Galatians 3:28, Acts 10:26, Genesis 1:27, 1 Samuel 16:7, James 2:9, and Revelation 7:9, Acts 10:34-35, and Matthew 7:12, 1 John 2:11, and Exodus 22:21. These texts helps you to navigate and examine exactly what I'm talking about. So racism is a spirit. It's not a logical game. It's not a logical battle. It is a spirit. And when the eyes to detect it is blinded, the logical detection becomes a crippled, becomes a handicapped, becomes a suffering entity. That means that the law we create, claim the law. For example, the Constitution, the supreme law that governs the land, within the backbone of that Constitution is it contains a lot of questions. That is where now we see systematically and we detect a lot of discriminations, prejudice, and other related patterns within the system. Then we meet law enforcement and other patterns. We meet all the system, the operations of the entire system that is connected to the law that provides justice becomes sick. Why? Because the pioneers, the men and the women that are now seems to be an advocate of justice has been nurtured within the routine pepiners. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the word of the day, and I hope you're gonna grasp about it and think about it. We have all these and we have to deal with it spiritually. God bless you.